everyone. Let's get started. I'm gonna keep going if y'all don't stop me. All right, everyone, come on in, come on in. For anybody new here, hi, I am Maggie, your substitute teacher. I'd like to welcome you to yet another struggle cooking class where I am not a professional chef, nor am I a professional YouTuber. I am just a mom and a home cooker sharing my love of food on my health and wellness journey with you. I'm so glad you're here. Happy Monday. I love cooking for you all. We are going to make a shrimp scampi today, a Spanish version. Well, it came up in a recipe that I found. So we are making gambas al ajillo. So that translates to shrimp scampi or shrimp with garlic. I don't know. I had shrimp, so we are going to make it. I'm going to show you all where I found this recipe, and we're going to get cooking. I am very, very excited, as always, to eat. I know. Okay, I know. So anyway, we're working on that. We're going to take attendance. If you would like to be counted present, feel free to announce yourself. However, if you prefer to watch from the clouds and you know who you are always welcome here. We are the happy, wholesome, family-friendly side of YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, Twitter, TikTok, and Instagram. All right? So let's go ahead and do that, and then we'll clean off the counters and get my uniform on, and then we will get started. All right, so let's see who we have over here. Oh, TikTok always coming in hot. We've got Charlene, we've got Lance, nice to be me. We've got Matt, Julie, Sheila, User, Hadassah, it's Kinsey, Zach. Ooh, we got a lot of y'all. Zach, John King, Melvin, Jason, Susu, Esbel, Tracy, I am always the boss, Kujlis, Kimber, B. Anna, Eleanor, Big Booth, B. Cab, Jamie, Serenity Jr., Carolina, Big Cab, Linda, and Zara. Thank you all so much for being here on TikTok. All right, and who do we have on Instagram? We've got Miss Self, we've got Shizlan, and we've got Rio. Thank you all so much for being here. As always, those of you all on TikTok and those of you all on Instagram, if you would like to see the side-by-side, I'm working with my cameras. I'm not a professional, which means I'm working with my phone so that you all can see me and you can see the counter. If you prefer just to see the counter, we can make that work. But then you're going to see like just the midsection, which is not flattering. So anyway, you're welcome to come on over to MaggieTheSubstituteTeacher.com. You can always find me on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, or Twitter. And that's where you can see the side-by-side if you would like to see the full screen. I'll try to keep you all involved in everything. All right, who do we have watching over here today? I see Kilis, top of the class. I think your package arrives tomorrow. Very excited about that. Thank you for being here. She's giving me the hand claps already. She's excited. We've got the Watcher Supreme. He says it's shrimp time. Hooray. Yes, y'all come through hungry. I'm always feeling greedy. This is my one meal for the day, so I'm very excited. Looks like a simple recipe. Most European recipes don't have too many ingredients, but if they're good quality and made fresh, then they should be pretty tasty. So I'm excited about that. Mr. CKB, you're here. How am I doing? All right. You gave me some feedback about my view. So how am I doing? I'm trying to make you guys proud. Y'all, I can't see. I'm old. Who do we have here? We've got Seikola Shoes. Thank you so much for being here. We got Miss Sheila. Oh, Sheila. I love it when you come to class, Sheila. She says looking beautiful. Aw, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Just my usual. I am feeling a little bit better. Voice is probably about 80 to 90%. We're starting off. Who knows? I might be crack-a-lacking by the end of this stream. I've been a little bit under the weather, but I'm feeling better. Thank you so much for the compliment. I appreciate it so much. I always want to represent you all well and represent myself well. Mr. CKB says, oh, the screen is perfect. He says, okay. See? That's what I get. I'm fine, y'all. I don't know if it's allergies or I just had a little head cold. Tested for COVID. It's negative. I just, weather change. Who knows? Mr. CKB says, you really need to be on the radio. Your voice is amazing. Thank you for saying that. I appreciate the compliment. I'm actually quite self-conscious about it because, as we age, it does get a little deeper. I'm 47, but I appreciate that. This has not been a great voice week, but I really appreciate the compliment. So thank you, thank you, thank you. We got the African wolf in the house. He says, yeah, you definitely making me hungry. I haven't even started yet, but okay, y'all come on in and bring your plates. I love cooking for you. We got Living Out Loud, the podcast. She says, good evening, Maggie in chat. Hello, my dear. Always good to see you here. All right, y'all, let's get these counters cleaned off. How are we doing? Did I set up everything? Y'all know I set it up and break it down every time. One of these days, that won't be y'all know it's just my phones, and we got the ring light here. All right, let's see what we can do. Start with clean kitchens, clean counters, clean hands. Hope y'all are doing well. Happy Monday. All right. So let's wipe this off. The kitchen is the meeting place of all things in the house. Got the boys off to school. So backpacks and all kind of stuff. Whew. Packages from Amazon. You never know. And I like kitchen snacks. So it's nice to start with a clean counter because I'm greedy. And y'all know I'm always swiping stuff. Swipe or no swiping, right? Come on. All right. Beautiful, but sometimes it's a little hard to see, so I just wipe until I don't feel any sticky spots. All right. Let's let that air dry. Let me clean my hands, and then I'm going to show you all what we're making today. All right, you all know that I follow everybody on social media. I follow all the TV shows. I follow all of the home cooks that I can find. And you all know how this algorithm works, right? The more you look up something, the more it's going to be presented to you. So since I'm always looking at snacks, greedy, I always have food in my feed. Hello, thank you for being here. Hello, Bon APR. Thank you so much for being here. And hello, Sam Kojo. Thank you for being here. All right, so I want to show you all a little hack that I noticed on Google. You all know that I tell you all the time on Instagram, on TikTok, on Facebook, anytime you see something that you like, right? It could be an advertisement, y'all. I have a folder for advertisement, meaning if there's something that I think I want to buy, I save it into a folder so I can find it later and then decide if I really want to spend that money. A lot of time the feeling has passed. I also have a folder for food, and I've showed you all that, all of the recipes that come through. Hello, Dana. She says you like the kitchen cabinets. Thank you, sweetheart. I'll have to tell y'all the house buying story one day. I bought it sight unseen, and I absolutely love it. So thank you. We got another Maggie. Maggie on Instagram. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. All right, so you all, there is a feature on Google called a cookbook. I didn't know this, but a lot of times when you all know how these what are they called? Search engines, how they work. When you search something, the next time you go looking up stuff, it's like in your feed, right? We got Michael Wendy in the house. Hello, my dear. So obviously I'm always Googling recipes. So I was on Google, and because it's like a browser, I was trying to figure out how to save. And there was a little tab at the bottom. I don't know if y'all know this, and it said add to cookbook. Apparently, Google will make your own cookbook for you. I did not know this. So I have a collection of recipes on Google, and that's where this one came up today. All right, so let me show y'all. So just go to Google on your regular, browser, and then you could search, whatever you want to. But there's a button down here. Let me see if y'all can see this. Let me turn the brightness down a little bit. At the bottom middle, do y'all see this little, whatever, it's this little circular thing? And then when you click on that, oh, hold up. Oh, I'm already in my cookbook. Let's try this again. Okay, focus, Maggie. So, search that, click that. You know what? It worked before, but I'm just going to show y'all where it is, and then we're going to get cooking because y'all really don't care about that. But you can go to your tabs right here. And you can see right here, recently saved, view all saved items. And then do you see right there where it says cookbook? So it just makes folders for you, okay? So when I click on my cookbook, there's a button there on Google that you can collect stuff that you like. Let's go ahead and start cooking. But usually when I click on that, it says add to cookbook. You know what? I wonder if it's because it's already in my cookbook. Let's try something else. Let me just try something. Shrimp. All right, let's just pick a recipe and let's visit that page. And then if I click on this, it still doesn't work. Anyway, let's go ahead and get started. Hello, Andrea. Hello, Intricate. And hello, Sarah. Thank you all so much for being here. Hello, Wannabe Natural. Thank you so much for being here. Okay, so it's in my cookbook, just giving you all that tip. Let me go ahead and go there in my Google saved tabs. And we're going to get started with this shrimp. So we're making gambas al ajillo, which I think is shrimp and garlic or shrimp scampi. All right, so I did print out the recipe, but I'll keep that here. Let's go through the ingredients and then we're going to go ahead and get cooking. So very basic ingredients. You can see here we need a pound of shrimp. I happen to have in the freezer a pound of shrimp. So this has been in the sink. So this is the Argentinian red shrimp. So I'm very excited. So here's your tip with Argentinian shrimp. It gives you the buttery lobster taste and texture. So if you like that creaminess that you get of lobster without the lobster price, this can be a good substitute for you. So I got this at Kroger. So I've had it in the sink, so I think it's pretty much thawed, but we will rinse it out and let it set while we're getting our ingredients together. And this is 16 ounces, so we have a pound of shrimp. Okay, so we have that. All right, what else do we need? We need 12 garlic cloves. So shrimp scampi is really like just a garlic butter sauce. So it's going to be very garlicky, like our omelet yesterday as I was getting shooed out of the house. That is very oniony. If you like those type of savory, punchy flavors, then you'll like something like this. So 12 cloves of garlic. So I've got this garlic bulb right here. This big one is called a bulb of garlic, and the little knots inside are called cloves. So we need 12. I have some more over there. This one's starting to look a little bit sad, so we'll see how many we can get. But we need 12. Most recipes take 1 or 2. This recipe takes 12. So you can see there's going to be a lot of garlicky stuff going on. Marcia says, my voice is so soothing. Thank you for the compliment. This has been a rough voice week, but I appreciate the compliments. Thank you. All right. Next, we need a teaspoon of Spanish paprika. Okay. I don't have Spanish paprika. What I have is sweet paprika. Now, paprika is basically like dried up peppers, but they're not the spicy peppers. So there's no paprika tree anywhere, but this is one of the staples that you want to have in your kitchen cabinet. Does anybody know what makes Spanish paprika different? I don't. So if you all do, let me know. But we're going to be using this paprika for the recipe. If it's really good, then y'all know I will order Spanish paprika. But someone please tell me what the difference is. It probably comes from some like city in Spain where this is the only tree that grows and it's something unique, right? I don't know. And then a half cup of EVU, also known as extra virgin olive oil, okay? So also should be a kitchen staple. I don't know if I have a half cup, so I may have to dilute a little bit, but I do have some Kroger extra virgin olive oil. You can get olive oil anywhere. I've been to Greece, I've been to Italy, they live by this stuff. It's actually a good quality all-purpose oil because olive oil is good for frying. It can take the heat. It's good for like drizzling and dressings because you can mix it well. It's good for a lot of stuff. Some oils, like vegetable oil, are kind of chemically. Some oils like, the coconut oil that I use are not as good for frying. They just get really smoky. So extra virgin olive oil is what we're going to use. We've got Vonnie Young in the house saying, hello, Maggie. Hello, hello. Thank you so much for being here. We got Sabrina Christie. She says, hello, Maggie and scholars. We got Mrs. Crow T. Shetty coming through already. We have a stream sponsor, y'all. She's giving us $10. I am so grateful. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It is not lost on me. Y'all don't even have to be here for my foolishness, but you come and you support, and then when you go above and beyond like that, I'm so grateful. Thank you. So I'm going to put you up on the Struggle Stream whiteboard. The stream sponsor is the person who gives the biggest Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, Facebook stars, Instagram gifts, Twitter tips, gold doubloons, whatever you want to do. I appreciate it. So thank you, Mrs. Crow T. Shetty. Do you crochet, or is that a play on another name? But I appreciate it very much. All right, so we have Mrs. Crow T. I got limited space, y'all. We have you on the Struggle Stream whiteboard, which is the microwave. All right, we got Real Bravado Network coming through saying, hey, Maggie, thank you so much for being here. Oh, Danielle says Spanish paprika is more spicy. Thank you for saying that. Maybe I'll put some red pepper flake on this at the end, but I appreciate that. I didn't know the difference. But that's what I do, y'all. I buy all these spices for an ingredient. Look at my spice rack, and that's how I end up with so much stuff. So I'm trying not to buy it unless I absolutely have to. Maybe I'll add that to my wish list, some Spanish paprika. All right. So we have regular sweet paprika, but apparently this recipe should have some more heat on it. Rhonda says, what are you going to be for Halloween? You're looking at her. I'm going to be Maggie, Alex and Marcus's mom, and y'all's substitute teacher. Them days are over. The boys are 14 and 16, but I have been full on Kool-Aid mom and done all of that stuff. They're teenagers now, but I will definitely be giving out candy. I love when the little ones come through. We got Mrs. Crow T. Shetty. She says, we love you, Maggie. Aw, thank you so much. I love you back. We got Big Stags in the house. Thank you for the wave. Hello, sir. I'm so glad to see you here. Okay, so we got our shrimp, our garlic, our paprika, our extra virgin olive oil. Okay, now it says here a large shot of sherry or white wine. Don't threaten me with a good time. I'm kidding. I'm a lightweight. So I'm going to let y'all choose. Okay, so I have two options. I'm not an expert in this stuff. I have some cream sherry. What is it? I don't know, but we can use this. Or I've got some white cooking wine. So I'll let you all choose if we want to do the sherry or the white wine. This is very common in seafood dishes. You don't have the alcohol taste, but it just gives it a nice little flavor, and it also helps the pan, like they call it deglaze, which just brings up the stickiness because you want all those little bits of flavor. Mrs. Crow T. Shetty says, I used to crochet but lost the skill with the loss of feminine women around me. Oh no. Shut the front door. We can fix that. She says, but it's a play on the word crochet and an homage to my husband's name. Aw, shout out to the hubs. Well, that's a wonderful segue. We are starting a finishing school for the modern woman. So if you all know anyone who would want to be taught by me and by Lucy how to be more feminine, how to be more elegant, how to have better etiquette, classes start after Labor Day. Oh, y'all heard that? We got a cash app. But I'll finish my thought. If you know anybody who would be interested, the link is in the description, and I'll put the QR code up here as well. Y'all can scan for more information right here. But yeah, I am very passionate about that. I have a brother and I have sons, so no daughters and no sisters, and I didn't always find a feminine community around me, so I am creating my own, and ladies of any age are welcome. We'd be happy to teach you. Hello, Miles. Thank you for being here. Scholarships are available. The application link is in the description. And Wednesday, ladies, if you want to pitch yourself, you can come camera on or camera off. We have our sponsors who will be listening and watching. If you want to give your 60-second pitch as to why you should be considered for a scholarship for the finishing school. Thank you for the likes. I appreciate it. Sabrina says, I love spices too. My counter looks the same way. I love it. Thank you for saying that. Y'all, when I started my channel a year ago, somebody was like, oh my God, the counter, it's so cluttered. Look, I try. I do keep a clean home, but I do have pockets of areas where I can improve. Maybe one day it'll look, like a studio, but I live here. So thank you for the compliment. We've got, I'm trying to read. All right, we've got I am Lonnie, hello, and we've got Stifler and Jordan. Thank you for being here. African Wolf wants cream sherry. Okay, that's what we'll use. You've got it. Real bravado says white. Mrs. Crotty Shetty says Maggie, the school teacher, and Luke Hazley. Yes, absolutely. We will be teaching ladies. So this is me and Lucy. If you would like to learn from the two of us, we've done a lot of work in this space and we are very passionate about it. It is our life's work and we're very excited. So yes, please join us. So much good stuff to come. Wannabe Natural says, how do you know if you're chosen for the scholarship? So the scholarship window closes August 31st. Okay, so you can apply. And we'll talk more about this on Wednesday. But our sponsors are the ones who came up with the scholarship questions. They will be the ones to look at the scholarship applications. Lucy and I will not be making any decisions. If you are selected for a scholarship, they will let me know, and then I will let you know. If you're not selected, you will get an email back, all right? But that will happen September 1st, because they want to wait until everybody's had a chance to apply. All right, y'all, let's get started. What do we have here? So we've got our wine. And it says a large shot, so I'm gonna have to get a shot glass. And then we've got a couple things to prep. We've got a tablespoon of chopped parsley for garnish. So that's just a little bit we're gonna sprinkle on top. All right, so we are going to get started. So when you read this here, it tells you the whole story about it. But I printed out the instructions. So it says, let me just leave this here. Gambas de Ajillo. Hopefully I'm saying that correctly. Shout out to our Spanish brothers and sisters. You're welcome, my dear. Okay. First, you will need to peel and devein the shrimp. So let's go ahead and get our uniform on and get our shrimp started because we're going to marinate the shrimp while we're doing a few other things, okay? I'm excited. Shrimp is, if you can have shellfish, and I know some people can't have shellfish, but it is a great lean protein. You can eat it by itself. You can put it on top of a salad. Some people are a little bit nervous about seafood because it's a little bit more pricey and you can overcook it. A little goes a long way. We're going to do like 3 minutes per side. All right. So we are suited and booted and ready. I know you didn't ask for that, but I gave it to you anyway. Okay, let's take a look at our shrimp. I'm sure this will work with any shrimp. I just figured since this says Argentinian shrimp and we're making a Spanish recipe, ole. Okay, all right. Oh, smells good. All right, so we have our shrimp in here. I'm gonna pour it into our little drain pan and just give it a quick rinse. Remember, with seafood should smell like the ocean. So it should smell cool and salty. It should not smell fishy. If it smells fishy, I wouldn't use it, all right? So just a little tip, trying to help you all. I'm not a professional, but I've been cooking since 1842. Okay, so we're gonna just pour this out. All right, for the most part, it is, all right. So it's pretty much thawed out. We still have a few ice crystals. I'm just gonna give it a quick rinse. And then let me get a bowl and we are going to, actually we could probably peel in here. Let's get a bowl. Okay. So I got a little bit of repetitive tasks to do. I have pinned the link, but if anybody wants to chat while I'm here peeling the shrimp, you're more than welcome to, or you can just sit back and watch me do it. All right, so we have our shrimp here. Now this shrimp is deveined, but not peeled. All right, so let's talk about shrimp. Hello, is that Kim? Thank you. Oh, Camille, thank you so much for being here. Okay, so you can see by looking at the package, this says easy peel. All right, so that just means that they have already put a slit in the peel here. Y'all, the money wars have started. We got the African Wolf coming in with the $11. Thank you, Mrs. Crotty Shetty. We have a new stream sponsor. So I'm going to peel this and I'm going to get you on the board, African Wolf. All right, so you all can see here. So the vein that goes down the middle, they got most of it out. We got a little bit of it in there. It's not the end of the world. I'll pull it out. But this is easy peel. That means we can just easily take the shell off. So for this recipe, they want us to peel and devein the shrimp. I'll go ahead and take the tail off. Sometimes you have the tail on, but look when you're buying shrimp. If it's peeled and deveined, it looks like this, okay? If it's just deveined but not peeled, it looks like this. If it's not even deveined, it'll look like this. You'll have to get some scissors in there, cut it, and then pull out the vein. Now, here's the thing. You're going to pay more the more work that's been done to it. So when you buy shrimp that's already peeled and deveined, it's going to be more expensive. However, you can go ahead and start cooking it right away because you don't have to do this step. Now, last thing, and then I'll get you on the board, African Wolf. Let me put my shells in here. Some people like to cook with the shell on. Some people like to serve with the shell on, and then you just, suck the juices out of it. Having the shell on does keep it a little bit more moist, and that's nice. Just know that if you're going to be taking the shell off, you can overcook it really quickly. And we talked about this before. When you have shrimp, you notice how it's kind of like loose and flimsy. It's about the same color as my hand. Once it gets cooked, it kind of curls, and once it keeps that shape, literally 2 to 3 minutes, you're done. All right, so try to share with you all what I know. All right, try to take the tail off without yanking it. So this is peeled and this is deveined. All right, so let me get the African Wolf up on the board. Thank you for the $11. Let me clean my hands. I never knew our microwave would be such a competition space for real estate, but I appreciate y'all so much. All right, so we've got $11. Y'all know I'm a proud student of the lead attorney. A lot of you all found me from lead, and he always types because he's sitting down. I can't type. Like, I got my hands in this shrimp. So I'm like, I'm going to write it up on the microwave. Okay, so we got $11. African Wolf. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate it. Big Stag says, I hate peeling. Absolutely. Look, put the kids to work. These meals ain't free. Look, this could be a great date night activity, or, get the family together. That's what we used to do back in the past, right? Like, I don't know. I'm an old-fashioned girl, right? The women would be in the kitchen. The older women would be teaching the younger women. And this is how you just learn, by watching and doing. Now we're all so busy. And I get it. I work from home in technology, and then I come in here and start cooking for y'all. But I don't know. Maggie sometimes thinks about just slowing down and just living life at a simple pace. But I do like these repetitive tasks. Everybody has something that's kind of like therapeutic for them, right? It could be gardening. Auntie Jenny, hello. I think about you every time I put my lipstick on now. Everybody has something that's therapeutic for them, right? It could be laundry. It could be gardening. It could be peeling shrimp, shucking corn, or you may hate it. You may absolutely hate it. But you can buy the shrimp already peeled or check your seafood department. Maybe they'll do it for you. But, if you have more money than time, you can buy it already peeled. If you have more time than money, you can peel it yourself. So I'm sitting here talking to y'all. But yeah, the time goes by. You can turn on some music. And the only thing I don't like, the shrimp, as they call them, like in the Caribbean or in the UK, they call them prawns. When I was in Australia, they call them prawns, the big shrimp. I don't like them when they still have the head on them. That's the only thing I'm like, I don't want my food looking at me. I know, I'm such a chicken. But shout out, my mom is, I was born in Ghana, West Africa. Shout out to the African wolf. And mom is good for putting a whole snapper, eyes and all, on the Thanksgiving table. Traumatized as a child. But I appreciate the sacrifice. And you just want to check it if you have, anything in there. You just want to get that out. It's just a vein. If it creeps y'all out, I'm sorry, but you do want to pull that out and get that out before you cook, okay? So you want to make sure that it's clean, and we are going to rinse them again. But we just got to get our hands in here. Let me rinse it off. Cooking can be messy, but that's part of the fun. Judy doesn't like peeling either. Hello, Joe Lover. Hello, MN1. Auntie Jenny. Hello, my dear. We got Christina in the house. She says, hi, Maggie. Hello, sweetheart. So, yeah, it's just part of it. And these shrimp were frozen. This is the Argentinian red shrimp. They're nice because they're big. Kind of give you like the lobster effect without paying for lobster. I actually prefer shrimp over lobster. All right, let's do an unofficial poll. For those of you all that can eat shellfish, because I'm about halfway done, in order of how you like it, and use the emojis. So there should be a crab emoji, there should be a shrimp emoji, and there should be a lobster emoji. So my first choice would be crab, my second choice would be shrimp, and my third choice would be lobster. So I would love to know, for those of you all who eat shellfish, in order of preference, what do you like? To me, lobster is fine. I don't know, maybe I just haven't had it well prepared. I've actually made it. It just has a little bit of a fishiness to it that's a little strong for me. And I like fishy fish. Like if I'm eating salmon, I like a fishy fish, but lobster, I'll take crab, king crab, or snow crab all day. We've got Tiffany Amber in the house. She says, hi, Maggie. Hello, sweetheart. She says she likes crab, shrimp, and lobster. A woman after my own heart. Mallory says, I love shrimp. Mallory's giving me shrimp on shrimp on shrimp. Tracy says, I'm such a typical grandma. I'll take that as a compliment. Can I bake you some cookies? Absolutely. We just shipped out the, what did I send out? The brownies. What kind of cookies do you like? I do have a link for Maggie Mail. I'm happy to make them for y'all for free if you just want to send something to cover shipping. But yeah, happy to bake for y'all. I'm actually not a grandma yet. I will wait. The boys are 14 and 16, but I know what you mean by that, and I appreciate the compliment. So thank you, sweetheart. Mo says you like crab and then shrimp and then lobster, just like me. Judy is here for shrimp on shrimp on shrimp. Quentin on TikTok likes shrimp and then crab. Oh yeah, absolutely. I'll pull up the link in a second. If you want to hop on over to YouTube, I think if you go into my link tree, Tracy, if you go into my link tree, I do have something called Maggie Mail. It's not official, y'all. I'm not a professional. I'll do this stuff for you. But if you want me to mail you anything, you just let me know what you want. I've gotten some feedback from some of my recipients so far, but there should be a form if you go in my description. I hope I put it on TikTok. If not, come on over to YouTube and you'll see the Maggie mail, and you can choose like bread or muffins or cupcakes or cake, and we'll make it live on a stream. If there's a particular kind or recipe that you want, I'll make it and then I'll ship it to you. Absolutely. Keeps me from eating more. So I don't mind. But yes, one day, Lord willing, what do they say? Lord willing and the creek don't rise. Lord willing, I'll be a grandma, but we will wait. Oh my goodness, I got 2 more shrimp to peel. Shout out to the Africans. Oh my gosh, from East Africa to West Africa. Shout out. Okay, y'all, we have a legend in the chat. Let me clean my hands. Thank you. Oh my God. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, I'm gonna have to replace my paper towels. We have none other than the Thane Mithra in the chat. Everybody put Thane in the chat, coming through, shutting it down with $100. He says hashtag OnlyPans. You know me well because you won't find Maggie on OnlyFans, but you will find Maggie on OnlyPans. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Thane. I will drop the link again. You are always welcome here if you want to talk camera off, because we know he is not going to reveal himself. But I am so incredibly grateful when you come through out of the bushes, off of the moon, from whatever galaxy you're in, and you bless this channel. I appreciate it so, so much. Thank you. And yes, whatever you want, you can have. So I will ship it your way. Wanna Be Natural says you want homemade chocolate chip and peanut butter cookies. I don't think I've ever made that. Let me know if you have a recipe. In the meantime, let me get Thane up on the microwave. Oh, I gotta replace my paper towel, y'all. 1 second. Okay, tip, when you use the last one, place the order for the next one. Ladies, that's how you keep your home well stocked. I have 2 packs, one upstairs and one downstairs, but don't let your family run out of supplies, okay? All right, so we have another African in the chat. Our King Thane has come through. Let me just start all over with $100. Wow. Wowzers. $100. Thane, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes, Thane in the house. Yes, Wilbert is here. He says, hello, good to see you. Oh, hello, Cindy. Thank you all. No, you're just fooling around. I'm not fooling around. I ain't never fooling around. But I'll show you guys over here just what I'm talking about. You all can scan this QR code if you're interested. We have Maggie Mail now. Hello, World Promo. You can take a screenshot or scan that QR code. I actually put together a Google form where you all can tell me exactly what you want me to make. I will buy the ingredients. I will make it for you here live on a stream, and I'll pack it up and overnight it to you if that's what you want. Absolutely. All right, so we have our shrimp, all right, and it is shrimp, both singular and plural, not shrimps, but I digress. We're gonna give these a good little rinse off and toss our shells. And again, I am using the Argentinian wild shrimp, okay? Wilbert says, my seafood of choice is a nice fried scallop dish. I don't think I've ever had fried scallops. I've had pan fried. Is it like, Wilbert, is it like battered and fried? I've never heard of that. But obviously, I don't know everything. All right, so let's clean up. 1 second. Mom says clean as you go. All right, so we're just going to give these a little rinse in some water now that we've peeled them, and then we're going to go ahead and season them and get started with the rest of our recipe. All right, so just give those a nice little rinse. Then I'm just going to toss them in here. All right. All right, so our shrimp is ready. If you've already bought them fresh, then you don't have to do the thawing out. You can just peel and go. Wilbert says, I don't know either. You just order it and eat it. Okay, when you bite down, Wilbert, do you know the difference between like breaded would have like the crunchy, floury bits on it? Wilbert's just eating fast. He says, I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is, but it sounds like it's good. All right. So we've got our red shrimp. All right, so let's see what's next. First, you need to peel and devein the shrimp. We did that. Pat the shrimp dry and marinate with salt. Okay, so actually I'm gonna get a cutting board and I'm gonna lay them flat and just press some paper towels on them so they can be patted dry. So I have a little foldable cutting board here. I usually try to keep my meat off of the other cutting board that I use. You don't want to cross-contaminate, especially if it's raw. So I use 2 separate cutting boards, or you could just wash it really well. Black Lexicon says you like Cajun, Thai, and soul food are your favorite seafood styles. All right, I love it. I love it. Okay, so I'm gonna put a paper towel down. Then we're just going to put the shrimp on here. Why are we drying the shrimp? And it's not just for the shrimp. You probably want to do this with any protein. And you can see I rinsed it off and it's kind of wet. For 2 things. It'll help the oil and the seasoning to stick on there so it doesn't just slide off with the water. And it will, when we put it in the hot oil, it'll help it to get a nice little sear, a nice little crust, right? Y'all know I'm here for texture, temperature, and taste, right? All right, so paper towel on the bottom. Let me just wipe this out. And then I'm gonna get a paper towel on top and just kind of press. I know y'all like the close-up, but you can see how it's already kind of seeping through. Everybody's saying hello to Thane. Absolutely. Christina makes shrimp scampi. Yes, that's what we're making here. Gambas al Ajillo, which is a Spanish shrimp scampi. If I had Spanish paprika, I don't, but we're going to keep going anyway. Hey, Joe Lover. Yes. Hello, Genesis. Thank you so much for being here, my dear. I appreciate you. All right. So let's get some more paper towels. And we're just going to lightly press. You don't want to smash it all to bits, but we're just going to do a pressing here. And then one of the things that I'll do is kind of like get another paper towel and turn it over in there. Once it's not as glossy, especially if you thawed out. Hello, E. Capone in the house. He says, hola, Mama Maggie. Hello, sir. Thank you so much for being here. I'm just going to try and turn this over quickly if I can. All right. You can see we got a lot of moisture up off of this towel. All right, so I'm just going to put them out here. Especially what I was saying, especially if your food, whether it's chicken or fish or shellfish or whatever, if it was frozen, when you thaw it out, it's going to have a lot more moisture in it. So you want to make sure that you blot it dry. If we had bought this shrimp fresh, then we wouldn't have to do that. All right. We got Mary and Titi in the house. She says, hello. Hello, my dear. We got Erin Laura in the house. Hello from Canada. She says, good afternoon, Maggie in class. You probably have some good lobster up there. I'm in Atlanta. We don't really have water like that, so the really good seafood here, it's expensive because they fly it in overnight, but you can get good seafood here. All right, so you can see here, it's a little bit drier, so I'm fine with that. Okay, it says marinate with salt. I've never done that before. Maybe that's a Spanish technique. So I'm just gonna get some regular salt. And I'm just with some Walmart salt. I'm just gonna put some in my hand and then I'm gonna sprinkle from up high and really try and get our shrimp nicely coated so that that salt can kind of get in there so when we bite into it, it's nice and savory. Hello, Wayne. Thank you for being here. Christina says, your stepdad took you crabbing in Virginia where you grew up. When you were little, you go early in the morning and crab all day. You love crabs. Genesis says, I am not a fan of shrimp. However, I'm a fan of our Miss Maggie. Thank you all for being here. I try. Honestly, I cook what I like, unless y'all have a request. And I will, you know, especially if the boys are here. So I just have like this much shrimp, salt, and I'm going to just get it all on here. Especially if the boys are here. I'll do extra stuff that I don't eat, but I try to do like lean protein, 1 meal a day, select fruits and veggies, and little to no starch, and I avoid sugar. Okay, so we have salted our shrimp. Let me know if y'all think that it's enough. It looks like a little light dusting of snow. So I'm gonna set this behind me and just let it do its thing. You know what? Let's turn it over and just do a little bit on the other side. I don't have to worry about salt. I do have to worry about sugar. So please season for your preference. All right. And we'll just do a little bit more light dusting of salt. Okay. So now we're just going to let this sit behind us and just let the salt kind of get into the muscle. All right. So that's there. Let me clean my hands, give me a nice little salt scrub. I do that all the time. I'm a typical girl, all the lotions and potions, salt scrubs and sugar scrubs and butters and all that stuff. Auntie Jenny loves shellfish. Yes, island girl. Hello, Ben Simo. Thank you so much for being here. Absolutely. Okay, let's see what we have next. Okay, while the shrimp is marinating in the salt, peel and cut the garlic into thin slices. All right, so we've got 12 cloves of garlic. Again, this is a very garlicky recipe. Most recipes will use 1 to 2 cloves of garlic. This uses 12. I know, gotta exfoliate, right? Gotta stay soft and smooth, absolutely. All over, from head to toe, absolutely. And y'all can make a lot of this stuff at home. You can make your own sugar scrubs and salt scrubs. Look, I love going to the spa. Don't get me wrong, we're going away for Labor Day weekend. However, during the pandemic or anytime, you can do a lot of beauty stuff at home. We got Invest. He says, like, you have the best smile and attitude. Thank you for the compliment. This is really the highlight of my day, believe me. But thank you. My first time seeing you here, and welcome. Christina says soft shell crabs are your favorite. I don't know if I've ever had soft shell. Those are the ones that people eat the whole thing, right? That seems a little creepy to me. But hey, no judgment, right? I am not the food police. But I haven't tried it yet. Maybe next time I come to Mid-Atlantic, one of y'all can show me about this soft shell life, right? Okay, let's get our cutting board and our knife, and I'm going to be slicing up some garlic. All right, so it's going to get very savory. And of course, you could use garlic paste, or you could use put a paper towel under here so it's not moving around. You can put a wet paper towel, or sometimes I'll just do a kitchen towel on the counter underneath the cutting board, especially if you're cutting something that, you know, you want to be safe. That way it doesn't move. Christina says, yes, y'all fry that whole soft shell crab. Oh my gosh, that sounds incredible. Sonia says, do you have a recipe for a salt scrub to share? You know what? You could do just 3 things. So salt, the oil of your choice. So it could be the olive oil that we're using, and then any essential oil. So you could do like a peppermint, a couple drops. I would say like equal parts salt and oil. So like 2 tablespoons, and let's say 2 drops of lavender oil or peppermint oil or whatever, and rub it in there. I should probably test that out and see. I just made it up, but I should probably test that out, right? Genesis says sugar scrub, not Pookie on the corner. Okay, y'all know I don't know about pop culture, so if I said something wrong, you know I don't know. But no, I'm thinking about sugar scrub for the body to stay soft and smooth. All right, don't clown me. My garlic is looking kind of sad. We're gonna open this up, see what we can get. Uh-oh, some of them are looking kind of dusty. So garlic is from the onion family. So it's got this papery skin. We're gonna have to peel off. I'm just taking a first pass through to see the ones that are still kind of plump. We can use. As they get old, they kind of dry up. But I don't like to waste, so we're still gonna use what we can. Groceries are expensive, so you can absolutely, you know, use the paste or the minced garlic, but fresh is best if you can get it. And I like to give you all the best. All right, my scraper. Here it is. Oh, I didn't do the dishes yet. All right. So we've got 2, 4, 6, 8. Who do we appreciate? It's Maggie. It's Maggie. Okay, I know. You didn't ask for that. I gave it to you anyway, okay? All right, we need more garlic. So, again, the recipe calls for 12 cloves. So let me go get some more. We got Linda in the house. Hello, my dear. All right. I don't have a video for you all. This one came from, and I did put the link in the description, Deliart, Deliart.com, Deliart Foods. I hope I'm saying that correctly. And I just found it in Google. All right, so let me get another garlic clove. Okay, so we need 12. So we have another bulb. This is a bulb of garlic. So we're gonna open this. Y'all know I'm not strong, okay? I'm like memory foam. All right. And these are some big cloves of garlic. I hope I don't regret this. Two more. We'll do that one. Okay, y'all. If you're a garlic lover, hello, Mon. Thank you for watching on TikTok. I see your watching eyes. If you're a garlic lover, you can put garlic emoji in the chat. But this recipe calls for 12. And I'm even feeling a little bit like, it's a lot of garlic, y'all. But you tell me, 12 garlic cloves for a pound of shrimp? Could y'all eat the whole pound of shrimp? It's probably like a half pound. It was a 1 pound bag, but we peeled. All right. Okay, so now we need to get in here. I'll just grab this from the sink and use as my little dump bucket. So you want to get a knife, preferably a chef's knife. Hello, Samira. Thank you so much for being here. Something with a long blade that you can smash down with your hand, okay? So we got to get in here and get into these 12 cloves of garlic. We want the smooth side of the garlic. We don't want this papery skin, so we got to get that off. Aaron Laura says you could eat all of the shrimp. Okay, Genesis is here for the garlic. Sonia says, yes, you could eat it all. Black Lexicon says a good cook knows what to do with the food item at every stage of its evolution. I try, y'all. I'm the daughter of a retired home science teacher. You all know Nana. She taught me well, but I just hate to be wasteful. You know, I'm a small town girl, so we're not gonna pretend like, you know, we just got it like that. Okay, so you got your garlic clove. And then you want to get your chef's knife flat side down. You can do the blade away from you for safety. Then you just want to put it on top of the clove and you just want to smash it down. And then what that's going to do is it's going to put like a tear into the garlic so you can get into there. And you just want that smooth, you want the smooth garlic. We got Deliart Foods in the house. I'm so glad you joined. Deliart Foods is watching us on Instagram. Y'all go over there and say hello. So we are doing the Gambas de Ajillo recipe, so shrimp scampi. So I'm going to catch you up to speed on what we're doing so far. Hello, Charm City. So we have our Argentine red shrimp. We have peeled it. It was already deveined, so this is what we have, and we have salted it. So right now it is just marinating in the salt per your recipe, and we are peeling our 12 cloves of garlic. So I'm very excited. This recipe came from Deliart Foods, and you're welcome to, if you want to, come up on the live and tell us about your company and your brands, and share with us what makes this recipe special, because I'm just she dang again. Oh my goodness. He says garlic to scare the demons for the win, and he's got bush duty. Talk to you later, Maggie. Y'all, Thane, thank you with another $100. All right, my goodness. All right, let's update. Thane is still our stream sponsor. $200. Wow. 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 Wowzers. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I'm really grateful. I didn't think anybody would care, you know, and I started this channel. It's just, this is what I wanted to eat. And I used to just post the finished product when I was done cooking in private. This is what I made today. Once I peel it, y'all, this is the smooth, so you can tell the difference between the peeled and the unpeeled garlic, okay? Papery skin, smooth garlic. And then I'm just taking a knife to the little tip here just to take that off. And we need 12 of them. So I am so grateful that you all come through. Yes, thank keeping the monsters away. We got Purge Unite says, this looks great. Oh, thank you. My first time seeing you here. Welcome. I appreciate you so, so much. And let me know what looks great. Just the garlic so far? I'll put the shrimp here so y'all can see. I'll just keep my dump bucket out of the way. Y'all don't need to see the trash. So our shrimp is marinating. All we've got to do is the garlic and some parsley. Once we get cooking, this shrimp will cook very fast. It's just 3 minutes per side. Hello, T. Timmons. 3 minutes per side. So we're going to get it all in there. I might not have smashed down hard enough. All right. So This is something, if you're cooking with a family or date night or whatever, somebody could be on garlic duty. Someone could be on peel duty. Nobody likes the prep when it comes to food, but for me, it's just a repetitive process. It's kind of therapeutic. But that's what I did with the kids. Y'all know I've taught both boys how to cook. And when they were little, I would just literally have them in different places in the kitchen. You over there doing this. Uh-oh, y'all, this garlic does not look. Yeah, I don't think we're going to use this one. All right, we'll toss it. We'll get some more if we need to. It'll just get kind of dry and tough like an onion. And that's not what we want. We want it fresh. So fresh, inviting. She's so exciting to me. She's fresh. Is that even the song? Y'all know I make up words. I don't know. Ooh, Weslow says you love to add Scotch bonnets for that little bit of extra. So it looks like we got some island people in the chat. I'll cut this one off. I have been to Jamaica 5 times. Absolutely love it. Oh, for those of you all who want to travel with us, we do have a cruise. If you want to come sail with me, come sail away, come sail away, come sail away with me. Timmons, you're on both. We've got a Maggie cruise to the Bahamas in November. So if y'all want to get away from the cold weather, you can sail with me. You can sail with Capone. If y'all want to meet lead attorney, he's coming on my Maggie Meetup cruise. AV is coming on the cruise. She's going to do my birthday party. I will be turning 48 on the cruise, and I'll be bringing you all some gifts. We'll be gone for a week. We've got a travel agent, Lauren, and her husband will be there. And we have rooms still available. If you all want to cruise, all are welcome. We're sailing out of Orlando. And I have one event planned, which is my birthday party, and then we'll do like a meet and greet Q&A. And that's it. The rest of the time, you can do as much as you want with me or nothing at all. But you can find me at a different restaurant every night. And karaoke. And the dance floor. Yes, absolutely. I got a few interesting, my garlic wasn't the best, but I just don't want to waste it, y'all. So I'm just cutting off any bad parts. Once we get our 12 cloves, we're going to slice it up. While our shrimp is over here, patted dry. Patted dry and marinating with salt. So if you have good quality ingredients, it really doesn't take a lot. Shrimp scampi is really just a garlic butter sauce, but this one is going to be garlic and olive oil. I cannot wait. And if y'all would eat all of these, I don't know, how many are there? A lot. We got Beverly Howard in the house. She says, hello, Miss Maggie. Hello, sweetheart. Thank you so much for watching on Facebook. I know, Big Bane coming through, dropping $200. I'm telling you, y'all, we have some very, very, very generous supporters here, and I am grateful. I'm just grateful that y'all even come. I really didn't think anybody would care. But when y'all go above and beyond, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. All right. We need 2 more. Because again, in case y'all just hopped in, 12 large garlic cloves. 12. Yes. Hello, Deliart Foods. Let's pin your comment there. Y'all please check them out. Christina says, if you went on the cruise, you would be singing. Absolutely. Y'all know where to find me. You're back over here. We got Suzette Speaks in the house. She says, hey, Maggie. Salute to the scholars. Glad your voice is back. I'd say I'm about 80 to 90%. But yes, thank you. Oh, thank you for the prayers and the love and the hearts. I appreciate it. Absolutely. Yeah, y'all, it just kind of came out of nowhere. Nobody around me was sick, so I don't know if it was weather change or what, but all of a sudden I had a tickle and then my voice was like gone. I was like, why My guy was like, no stream. I was like, but what if I do a silent stream? No stream. He's like, I'm gonna come over there and yank everything out of the wall. Okay, no stream. I don't want no problems. All right, there's number 11, and we got one more. But yeah, I'm human. We all go through it. But thank you all so much for being here. I'm just gonna slice. Okay, so we have 12 large garlic cloves. Okay, so we've peeled our trash. So now we need to slice the garlic, because in the recipe, you will see that the shrimp, it's kind of hard to tell, but you can see there's some little slices of garlic in there. So we are going to have a very garlicky shrimp. Y'all could eat this over pasta. You could eat it plain. You could put it on some crunchy bread if you eat bread. I got an idea of what I want to do. Thank you for my kisses, sweetheart. Y'all please check out Suzette Speaks. One of the first ones I did a collab with early in my channel. We did a cooking collab. She, like me, is on this health and wellness journey. Y'all know the struggle. So yes, she's an attorney. She has a YouTube channel and all of that. All right, so we're just gonna slice. Doesn't have to be perfect, but I want to get small slices of garlic that we can put in the oil. Christina says you just got over the CV and it wasn't that bad, but you had more symptoms than your son. I know, y'all. It's touched all of us. I still got a little cough left, but it wasn't COVID. I don't know, just weather change. Like I said, I tested. Okay, the garlic is already starting. Big Stag says, cruise? Yeah, absolutely. What am I cooking today, Jay-Z? We're doing shrimp scampi, a Spanish shrimp scampi. So yes, link is in the description. We have a travel agent who is part of the community. She has a block of rooms for us. So you all can see it's going to be on Royal Caribbean. And we've got balcony rooms, we've got inside rooms. So she got us a group rate. I think it's $200 to hold your spot. But final payment is due like September 1st. So, final payment is coming up. But you can still, if you all want to come cruise with me and lead attorney and AV and other people in the community. We're going to do a Maggie meetup at sea. And several of y'all have said that you want this to be an annual event. So I don't mind if I do. My birthday's after Thanksgiving anyway, so I'm used to not celebrating because it just gets lumped in with the holidays. So I'm already feeling very, very special. Oh, Christina says you're down 8 pounds. Well, if you wanted that, good. If you didn't want that, I'm sure it'll come back now that your appetite. I think you were cooking yesterday. Yeah. A lot of times when we lose weight, when we're sick, it's not real weight. It's like, all of the fluids, but still the number does move on the scale. All right, halfway done, y'all. 12 cloves of garlic, and I can smell it. I like it. Some of y'all may not like it, but I tell you, anytime I do a recipe, clear me out. This is probably good for my cold. Hello, Nick. Anytime I do a recipe for the first time, and this is my first time doing the Deliart Foods recipe, I always follow it, pretty precisely with their instructions. And then after that, okay, y'all, it's working. After that, then, you could doctor it up. I see we got our island people that would add Scotch bonnet pepper to this. I'd probably do some slivered onions in here with the garlic. All right, 2 more. Whew. And we're done, y'all. This is a lot of garlic. Oh, goodness. All right. Yes, Christina says that recipe calls for a lot of garlic. You better believe it. You better believe it. What did Thane say? Coming through, shutting it down. Garlic to scare off the demons. I'm not a superstitious person, but yeah, it's definitely, you can smell it. And we haven't even put it to the heat. If you see in a recipe where it says cook the garlic until it becomes fragrant, anytime you cook these, they're called aromatics. Anytime you cook them, once you add the heat to them, then they just kind of like the flavor, the aroma intensifies. All right, y'all. So we've got our garlic. All right, and I think I'm gonna go ahead and do the parsley while I'm here. So I'm not perfect, but you all can see we've got lots of fresh garlic sliced up here. So all of that is going in the pan. All right. Okay, it says combine the garlic and olive oil. And Deliart Foods, I do have one comment about the recipe. It doesn't say in the skillet, but I figured it out because it says you should not allow the garlic to turn brown and the taste would not be quite right. Add the garlic and the shrimp and the paprika. This should cook for about 3 minutes. Then you flip the shrimp. I'm just wondering, maybe if you're on here, Deliart Foods, am I supposed to do the oil in the pan and then the garlic and then the shrimp and then sprinkle with the paprika? When I read the instructions, that's how I understand it. Casually is here for shrimp. Absolutely. Christina says back away vampires. I understand. All right, so in the meantime, we're gonna garnish this with some parsley. So I'm just gonna cut up a little bit of parsley. The recipe is really simple, y'all. Shrimp, garlic, paprika, olive oil, white wine or sherry, and then chopped parsley. Just a tablespoon. So I have some parsley here. It's already starting to look a little sad. So I'm just gonna grab a bunch here. Then we're gonna rinse this off and I'm gonna do a quick chop. That'll go on top. It's not the most beautiful, but it's what I got. You can also use the sprinkle parsley, but like I said, I try to give you all the fresh. All right. So with the herbs, I just try to grab them together and just go in there, and then we'll run the knife through them. I am not a huge parsley fan. Parsley to me, especially when you cut it, it smells kind of grassy, but something about it's a beautiful garnish, that pop of green. It looks great on anything lighter color like shrimp or eggs or cheese melted. All right, so I know the recipe, they use actually garlic leaf, so I won't chop it all to bits, but we have our garlic ready to garnish. That's more than a tablespoon, so we're good. All right, so let's go ahead and move this. We're gonna bring our cooktop here. I don't see the wine. Ah, okay. I need to read ahead. All right, so what we're gonna do, combine the garlic and olive oil. So let's get that in the pan. All right. Let me move this behind me. We're gonna bring our cooktop here for a second. All right, our shrimp has been marinating nicely just with salt, and this is red Argentinian shrimp. Okay, cooktop. And someone had asked, I don't know if you're still on here, I am using the Tasty pans. Tasty. I got this in a set. It was a Black Friday set from Walmart. I like them. They do come in different colors, but it's a nice non-stick. And I just like it because it works on my induction cookware. Not all cookware will work on the glass top. All right. But you can look it up, and I think I have a link to it in my cheat sheet as well. So let's plug this up. All right. Now, suddenly I can breathe better. Okay, where are we? Combine the garlic and olive oil. How much olive oil? I don't know if I have enough. It says half of a cup. That's a lot of oil, y'all. So let's go ahead and turn it down. All right, so we've got our half cup measure. So I'm gonna go in with some olive oil. Let's see how much we have. I might need to cut the good stuff. And I have some other olive oil. It's not extra virgin, but we'll make it work. Hello, DJ. Thank you so much for being here. Oh, DJ. There's our DJ. Go, DJ. There's our DJ. I know. I make stuff up as I go. All right, I'm just adding some Walmart olive oil to it, all right? Because I need a whole half a cup. All right. So our our shrimp is going to be swimming in here. We've got Omi Muhammad. Thank you for being here. All right, so we're going to put the garlic in here. So we cut up 12 cloves of garlic, y'all. Maybe I should have waited for the oil to preheat, but we're just going to get that in there, let it start simmering. It won't take long. All right. All right, let me turn this up. So I start with the temperature low so I can pay attention to what I'm doing. All right. Combine the garlic and olive oil. You should not allow the garlic to turn brown as the taste will not be quite right. All right, so it's already sizzling. I'm just gonna spread this out a little bit so every piece of garlic can get that olive oil kind of butter bath. All right, so we're gonna keep an eye on it. So we're gonna pan fry a little bit our garlic, but not, so everybody can see, not all the way. Okay, then before it turns brown, add the shrimp to the garlic and olive oil as well as the paprika. So let's get ready with our paprika. Ooh, I can smell it. All right, let it do its thing. Paprika. So once this starts doing its thing, before it gets brown, I can see a little bit of smoke already. We need a teaspoon of paprika, right? Yes. Now it does say a teaspoon of Spanish paprika, which I don't have. I got sweet paprika. Deliart, if you're still there, let me know if this is okay. Hello, ATL Dirt Work. All right, y'all, I'm keeping an eye on this. As soon as I start to see a little bit of color on our garlic, I'm gonna put our shrimp in there. We got Patty Moore says, you want to watch something and someone good on YouTube? Scary in these streets, Maggie. Thank you for being you. Thank you, sweetheart. Geneva says, you're tardy to the party, but you're here. Y'all ain't never late. Y'all can come late. You can leave early. You can watch without listening. You can listen without watching. All right, y'all, I'm putting the shrimp in, and then we're going to go in with the paprika because I'm starting to see a little bit of brown. I don't know if y'all can see a little bit of brown on the edges. And then I think it just said cook for 3 minutes, so it's not gonna take long at all. I'm just placing, hopefully I can get all this in here. Maybe I should have had a bigger pan. We're gonna sprinkle that paprika on top. Something told me to get a bigger pan. I should have listened. Okay, teaspoon of paprika. All right. Alexa, set a timer for 3 minutes. All right. So remember, we peeled the shrimp. Silly Jeff is laughing. Hello, Buttaboo. You can't see the pan because of the comments. I'm sorry, Instagram. Um, Maybe you come over to YouTube or Facebook. I don't want to. I know y'all like the close up. I'm trying. Okay, let's let it do its thing. All right, let me read ahead so I know what to do. Okay, add the shrimp to the garlic oil. Add the shrimp to the garlic and olive oil as well as the paprika. This should cook for around 3 minutes. Then you will flip the shrimp. Okay, so let's get ready to flip the shrimp. I'm excited. So it's just doing a nice little pan fry in the olive oil butter bath. Hello, O4. Thank you. I think on Instagram, I think if you swipe to one way, you can get rid of the comments. Somebody on Instagram, let me know. I think if you either like minimize or swipe, it gets rid of the comments. 1.5 minutes left, y'all. And I noticed how our shrimp is actually cooking on top of the garlic, on top of the oil. So it's just kind of like swimming in there. So that's why we need to turn it. It's not submerged in the oil, okay? Kelly says, wow. Oh, Thane, I'm telling you, he comes through with the heavy hands always. Perfect Square says, hey, Maggie, just wanted to check in. Looking great. Food looks good. Thank you so much, Perfect Square, for being here. I appreciate you. Yes, 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 always. All right, so in 1 more minute. Now, this Argentinian shrimp started out kind of pink, but it was like the grayish pink, kind of see-through. Once it gets opaque, which is the whitish pink, then you know it's done. So we'll turn it over in just a second, 50 seconds. Just moving it around in the oil so nothing sticks at the bottom of the pan. All right. So while we have 1 minute left, so the recipe says you could serve this over like a crusty bread. I would love a piece of crusty bread, but since I'm gluten-free, I'm gonna try and enjoy it with the tortilla, cassava tortilla. So I have my cassava tortillas, that's how I stay gluten-free. And they're like pliable. Would you all eat these soft or should I toast one and eat it like a tostada? Y'all let me know, soft or crunchy. All right, 15 more seconds and we're gonna turn them over. Y'all can see already, notice how our shrimp has started to get in the circular shape. So we just need to turn it over, let it get that oil and that paprika. Toast one, big stacks. Okay, Alexa, stop. All right, so let's turn these over, y'all. And we're gonna get in that garlic. Okay, these tongs are kitty tongs. We're not playing around. We got shrimp to turn. Trying to be all cute. You know we gotta get in there. Gotta get that shrimp in that paprika oil, or as we say, oil. All right, and you want to keep them one single layer. You don't want to put them on top of each other, but y'all can tell the shape that they've kind of curled up. So I'm just going through and turning them over, getting that paprika or paprika in here. The shrimp were peeled and deveined, marinated in salt after they were patted dry. And this doesn't take long. Literally, you could take them out once you turn them over. Let's see what the recipe says. All right, I think I got everything. This one. We got Cody Alexander from ATL Network. Thank you so much for being here. So you all can see. I know y'all like the close-up. Hopefully y'all can see. All right, let's read the instructions. Thank you. Thank you for the $10. I appreciate you. Okay. Once the shrimp is cooked, remove it from the heat and add the parsley. Okay. I say it's cooked. One way to know is to try one. Who wants to jump in here? Oh my goodness. And we're gonna put some parsley on it. All right, so we will put that garlic back in there. I just turned off. Let me see if I can find one. Y'all know we got to taste our food. See if we can find one that looks a little bit unpicturesque so we can kind of eat it. They all look good, doggone it. This is a small one. All right, so you all can see how it's kind of curved up on itself, just olive oil. Y'all, that garlic is serious. All right, garlic and paprika. Hold up. Flip the shrimp and then add the sherry. I totally forgot. See? Focus, Maggie. Add the sherry. Once the shrimp is cooked, remove from the heat. We're going back in. How much sherry? A shot of sherry. See what I do? Get a shot of sherry. Greedy. All right. Y'all wanted sherry and you wanted some wine? I'll do a little bit of both. And just a splash of white wine. Ooh, if we had some lemon, I think I might. All right. Splash of lemon. All right, now it's cooked. Gilly says, is the cassava tortilla the same as the regular tortilla at Walmart? Yes, you can get cassava tortillas, or this may be in the non-refrigerated section. I'm actually going to salt just a little bit more. Oh, I can smell the alcohol. Now we're going to taste it. Can we substitute whiskey? All right. So this is done. We're going to put the parsley on. So it says, and we'll take a picture in here. Once the shrimp is cooked, remove from heat. Add the parsley garnish. You can serve the shrimp as is or add fresh bread to soak up every little drip from the sauce. All right. So your Gambas al Ajillo is ready. What do y'all think? I'm going to try one now that we got the sauce. Make sure y'all can see. Oh, and then I'm gonna toast a tortilla. Yeah. All right. We'll take a picture. I do not want to spill it. All right. Make sure y'all have the overhead view. All right. Let's taste one more. Our shrimp scampi. Oh, if you had some crusty bread to sop it up. Y'all gonna eat this whole pan? Y'all are really gonna eat this whole pan of shrimp? Get in here. All right, you know what? This is poor etiquette. I really should serve myself on a plate. And I will. This is just for tasting. Oh, yeah. Woo! Let's get rid of the evidence. Woo! Okay. Let me toast a tortilla and then we'll take our pictures. All right. So I have my cassava tortillas. Imagine it's crusty bread. But I got to do gluten-free. Crispy tortilla. Oh, cream sherry. I love you in my shrimp. Cream sherry. I know you didn't ask for that. I gave it to you anyway. Okay. Whew, y'all. The garlic and everything is doing its thing. You're double watching. Can you see, Gillies, let me know if y'all can get rid of the comments on Instagram so you can see the full phone. I'll pull it here so you can see. Okay, tortilla. Air fryer. Easy way to make your own crispy tortillas. Get 2 racks because it'll fly away. Come fly away. Come fly away. It's sail away with me. Y'all know the songs, whatever. Okay. So we have a tortilla here, and you can, if you want it to be like chips, you can oil it. Sometimes I'll put like some olive oil. I'm just gonna keep it dry and dusty. We're going to put it between two trays so it doesn't curl up on us, okay? Then this is going to go in the air fryer, and we're going to cook it just like this while we do our pictures. All right. I need a Kleenex. Hold on, y'all. Woo. Okay. Let me wash my hands. There's a lot going on. It's good though. It's good drainage. Okay. Whew. All right, so we got our tortilla. If you could have some nice sourdough or, if you could have some nice sourdough or something like that, please have some for me. Let me get my glasses. It's a disaster in the kitchen. All right, so let's see if we can get a picture. Spread it out so nobody can tell that I tasted some. Oh, first song, come sail away, come sail away, come sail away with me. Nobody knows that song? Silly Silly Jeff says you're coming over. It's Fly Away. Hello, Planning with Tate. Thank you for being here. Y'all, I have heard that song. There is a song that says come sail away. Somebody knows this song. I don't think I just dreamed it up. It could be, but all right. So we have our gambas al ajillo done. Let's take a picture. This is how my channel started. I would just cook and then take the pictures of the food, and then people would say, did you make that? Yes, I made that. I know y'all like the close-up. Mm-hmm. 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 And the shrimp is very good, nice and juicy, not overly done. Very garlicky. I like it. It is a song, Black Lexicon. Thank you. I know. Thank you. All right, so let's take some pictures. Clean off my iPad. Poor iPad has been through it. All right. So my photographer friend says, don't be afraid to get up close to the food. When people say, oh yeah, oh yeah, yep. Take several, some with the flash, some without the flash. Come sail away, come sail away, come sail away with me. See, y'all know me. And even when I mess up the songs, y'all know the song I'm trying to sing. See, Sophie says it over here on TikTok. Black Lexicon says it over here. I was doing it right. Wanna Be Natural says, how do I post it on the community page? Okay, so if you all are YouTubers, YouTube, like other social media, they make certain features available as your channel grows. I didn't know this. Y'all know I'm a proud student of Lead Attorney. I've taken both of his courses. I'm in his mastermind. And that was actually some feedback that I gave him, because when you're a new YouTuber, you don't know sometimes when people say, oh yeah, just do this. So you need 500 followers, subscribers on YouTube for the community tab to be visible. So if you don't have 500 subscribers yet, you won't see it. And as your channel grows, there's like monetization. And I've shared with you all my journey. I actually have a course. $500 in one stream? Y'all put Thane in the chat. Oh my God. I thought you were good. Y'all, I'm melting. you. We officially have a cruised out fund now. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Thane has come through with $300 on top of the $200, and all he put is hashtag cruise money. Thank you. I am so incredibly grateful. I'm speechless. I'm so humbled, and I didn't think anybody would care about what I was doing. I just been always like, that silly, silly girl, and been made fun of, and just, everything about me that's like domestic and all of that. It's not popular, and y'all know that. And so to have this space, and there's Nana. Mom is watching from the clouds. She says, thank you all for your love and support of Maggie. Y'all know my mom. She taught me everything I know. And she has put up with my silliness in the kitchen for a long time. So thank you for the cruised out fun. In all seriousness, those of you all who can't be on the cruise have already bought the internet package. I will be streaming to share with you all what we're doing. A few other updates. My YouTube members know I've been invited to a YouTube Shorts party in LA. Let's take the tortilla. Hold up. Okay, I think it's done. I will be going to LA next week, September 8th, for a I've been invited to join a YouTube community. I have like a partner manager. I've had a few videos go viral. And so I've been invited to a party in LA. I'll be flying out for that. And whenever I'm not in the kitchen, for those of y'all that are new, I do stream every day, usually cooking. But if I'm not cooking, I will do a travel documentary or a dining documentary so you all can see what I'm up to. But for the flued out fund, for the cruised out fund, Thane. As a mom who pays for private school, I'm grateful. I'm so grateful. Wow. Okay, our tortilla. Good Lord. Okay. So you all can see when we put it in there, the color that it was. Let me be careful because this is hot, and I'll show you all. Keeping it between the two trays keeps it flat, and you all can see how it's kind of like, well, you can see how it's like a tostada. So let me see, what can we do? I'm thinking presentation. Should I like break it into pieces and scoop up the shrimp? Should I put the shrimp on top like a tostada? What would you all do? But Thane, I'm so grateful. Oh my gosh. I know, wide open. Everybody's saying, wow. Geneva says, Thane, you can come touch my pockets. Well, and I will say this, Thane comes through. Whenever he comes through, I will drop the link again if you want to chat or anybody wants to chat, camera on or camera off. But Thane supports my channel. He is a huge supporter on Lead Attorney. So many people he has come through and blessed. And I am so grateful. Yes, Thane Mither in the house. Oh, Patty Moore says, because you deserve it, Maggie. Deserve is a very strong word, but I'm grateful. Thank you. I understand what you mean. Sabrina says, what a blessing. Everybody's saying hi, Nana. Yes, Nana is always watching from the clouds. Okay. Wow. All right, y'all. Did we even get our video? Let's do our video. I got to make my reel. Thane just came through and shut it all down. Shut it down. All right. So for our reels, in case y'all find me on the shorts, hello, Kiyoshi, if that's what it says. I'll put my glasses on in a second. I'm a woman of a particular age, so I get hot. All right, so tonight we made the shrimp scampi, the Deliart Foods, Gambas de Ajillo. This is Argentinian red shrimp. We have some red sherry in there. We've got 12 cloves of garlic, olive oil, paprika, and some fresh parsley. Enjoy. Okay, y'all. Oh my gosh. All right, how are we gonna serve this? Let's see. I feel like I should, eating out of the pot is so like, it's so I took a picture in the pot. I should serve it. All right, mom's watching. Let me get a plate. So I'm just gonna, and mom likes shrimp. I'm just going to, for your unsolicited etiquette tip of the day. In all seriousness, when you ever eat like family style, you never eat out of the shareable container. You always would get your own personal plate, and then you serve yourself from the sharing container. And then that's the plate that you eat out of, okay? If you're just by yourself, of course, I could eat out of this pot. Y'all, the garlic is still working on me. Look at all that garlic in there. Bring out the crusty bread. All right. And then let's put, if you had baguette bread, I don't know, y'all, I probably needed a bigger plate, but you see what I'm trying to do. Imagine this is bread. I wish it were bread. I wish it were bread. Gilly says, I love the tables where you bring the pots and people dig in, family style. Absolutely. All right, y'all, let's get in here. I want some of this stuff too. I'm not even gonna lie. Let me get a spoon. And then we're gonna dismiss, y'all. I think we talked about everything. Let me give you all the commercial for me and Lucy's finishing school. Again, ladies, scholarship applications are open until the 31st is the last day. If there are any men or women who want to sponsor a lady of any age for refinement, you can select. Who do we have? We got Greg in the house. What do you have to say, Greg?
Oh my God, hey Maggie, it looks so delicious.
Say again?
It looks so delicious.
Mm-hmm. It is good. It's very savory and very, very garlicky. All right, I'm going to close out with the commercial from the finishing school. Did you have any questions for me today?
Mm-mm.
Okay. I'm going to bring you guys the commercial of Lucy, and then we will go ahead and dismiss. Thank you so much for being here. Give me 30 seconds of your time so you can see a little bit about Lucy since you all know about me. So you all can check out the link in the description. Lucy and I will be teaching. It will be live taught, but private lessons. So if you want to join our class, we would love to have you. In the meantime, our shrimp scampi, Gambas de Ajillo. I wish I had some crusty bread, but mm. Mm, 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 mm. So I'm going to leave you all. I'll be back tomorrow. What are we cooking? I don't know. When are we cooking it? Dinner time, East Coast, usually about 5 o'clock. Keep eating. I will. All right, everyone. Thank you so much for being here. And thank you to all of the donations today. Did I get we had a Cash App come through. Oh my gosh, I totally forgot it. Let me just shout out that person. It came through when we were doing something. I think I was peeling shrimp. and I totally missed it. If you guys ever donate and I don't call you out, please let me know. And thank you to Big Stags again for the Cash App. I appreciate you. Honestly, you all don't even have to be here. When you go above and beyond, I appreciate it. So Big Stags on the Cash App. Today we had Miss Crotty Shetty, Mrs. Crotty Shetty. We had the African Wolf. We had E. Capone. And we had Cody Alexander, all with the super chats. I am so grateful. But the stream sponsor of the day, Thane with the 100, Thane with another 100, and then Thane with the 300, $500 for the cruise money. Thank you for the cruised out fund. I appreciate it. All right, so let's go ahead and dismiss TikTok. Thank you all so much for being here. I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you for the hearts. All right, thank you so much, Instagram, and thank you, Deliart Foods. I hope I did your recipe proud. I really love it. I wish I had some crusty bread, but I'm trying to lose some of this weight and be low carb, but it is incredible. And for those of you all on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, Twitch, and Twitter, class is dismissed. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I will see you all tomorrow. Oh, Kelly says in Ethiopia, traditional way of eating from a huge tray. Yes, etiquette is country specific. We'll talk about that in class. Absolutely. So if it is appropriate, when in Rome, eat like they do. Yes, good night, everyone. Have a great night. I'll see y'all tomorrow. All right, class is dismissed.